Good afternoon and thank you for joining Luntha television. It's time for news updates and with me, Charity Chilanga. Pope Francis said Sunday that governments and civil society have a fundamental duty to help ensure that women are able to accept the gift of life. Speaking from the wing of the Vatican's Apostolic Paris, the Pope said at the end of his Angelus address that he wanted to express his gratefulness to all women after International Women's Day, especially those whose dignity is not respected. Francis added that there is still a lot of work that each one must do in order to be concrete recognition of the equal dignity of women. The Pope's comments came 1 week after France enshrined the right to abortion in its constitution. Pope Francis did not mention abortion by name in his remarks, but underlined the fundamental duty to protect the dignity of every human being and to offer women the necessary conditions to be able to accept the gift of life. President Dr. Lazarus Chakwera assured flood victims in Kalunga district of much needed support from the government, ranging from relief items to measures of preventing the occurrence of floods. Dr. Chakwera said apart from distributing food items to victims, his government to ensure that another dike is constructed before the next season to ensure that households are protected. The president was speaking at Kambwe Camp where he visited some of the affected households. Over 1,600 households have been affected by floods, which occurred in the district in February this year, affecting over 650 hectares of farmland in the process. Civil society organizations in the country have called on government to expedite the legislative process on the enactment of the 2023 Constitution Amendment Bill and Judicial Service Administration Bill. The organizations observe that the two bills are critical for Malawi's justice system to thrive. Speaking in an interview on behalf of the Joint Civil Society Chairperson for the National Advocacy Platform, Benedict Kundowi, said enactment of the bills is not just a necessity, but rather an urgent imperative for Malawi's justice system to thrive. He added that efforts to fortify judicial accountability must extend to the appointment of judges, ensuring a transparent and merit-based selection process free from political interference. State lawyers in the extradition case involving Prophet Sheward Bushiri and his wife Many have presented an original extradition request, which the defense team initially requested for. The lawyers of Ponakita and Alicia Rosa, who previously represented the Bushiris in South Africa, requested proof of the extradition request from the state. They argued that there would be no need to proceed with the case if the original document did not exist. Previously, the defense lawyers refused the served documents and court files, saying they were not original copies. And in other news, Nigeria's Central Niger State has renamed a newly renovated local airport after President Boris was sparking criticism. The state spokesperson Haji Binta Mamuno said the Mina International Airport was renamed in recognition of the president's development of the state. However, some Nigerians have criticized the move, questioning its economic significance. Mr. Enugu is expected in Mina, the state's capital, on Monday to commission the remodeled airport and flag off an agricultural processing zone. The airport was formerly known as Abubakar Imam International Airport, named after a Nigerian writer and journalist who pioneered the first Hausa language newspaper in the northern Nigeria. Last year, aviation authorities announced plans to rename 15 federal airports after prominent Nigerians, including former presidents. And that's all we had for now. You've been with me, Charity Chilanga. Continue watching Luntha television for the rest of our programs. Good afternoon.